word for word. Yeah, Detroit Lions lost yesterday. Yes,
Yes,
they
they
did.
did.
Yes, they
Yes,
did.
they
Yes, they
did.
did. I thought we was gonna be a snatch eagle out the sky, but unfortunately, the
We were
Lions didn't prevail.
we weren't able to
Whoa!
shoot that bird down,
But
man.
they had help. Whoa!
They had help with the refs
Whoa!
and they had help with our coach.
Yikes!
You know what I mean? He gave up 9 points. He could have had 9 points. His attempts on fourth down is starting to get a little ridiculous and it's starting to bite us in the butt.
Right. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this here, man. Everybody in the NFL is outraged about that last pass interference call, and let me tell y'all, nobody, nobody. I mean, absolutely nobody has argued that that was like a bad call. That's like wild work.
Right. Everybody like, man, that's deep. Even the announcers like, if you can't play defense like that, then well, I don't even know what you can do then.
Yeah. So, uh, we gotta just, you know what I'm saying, say what it is, man. And I think we were slighted on that one. But as they would say in the world, anything, you don't know what would happen if we would have got the ball back, if we'd even scored or not. You don't
Yeah, I
know.
mean,
Who knows? But the way we was driving didn't seem impractical.
right.
It wasn't like scoring wasn't the mission. If we did get the ball back, you know what I mean? Wow. So, you gotta definitely, talk about that. And you wanna speak on the Pistons, huh? They on the winning streak. Wow. Yeah, they kicking butt, taking names all up and down on the eastern seaboard and on the south there. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah,
Right.
those piss joints, man. They doing their thing, man.
Yes,
Let me
they
tell
are.
you, man. And this goddamn Paul Reed, wow. This guy, Paul Reed, phenom, not flashy at all. Just get the job done. You know what I'm saying? Take care of business. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Yeah, Paul Reed, man. Shout out to him, man. He been getting off, man. Yes, he have. For the Pistons, man. Detroit Pistons, that is. Wow. I'm getting confused. Yeah.
No
And,
doubt.
and um, 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 did you get a chance to check your nephew out?
Who?
Shador.
Oh
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah,
So they,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Debut. Wow.
So they put it, you know what I mean? They put him in there under extreme circumstances.
You thought that was extreme, huh?
No, I'm just saying, just like you know what I
You a
mean? Like,
quarterback, right?
no, but listen,
Okay.
listen though.
I'm hearing you.
This is a guy who is not getting no snaps.
But you're a professional quarterback, bro.
But no, but even the announcers and quarterbacks say even your backup's supposed to get snaps with the team just in case he got to come in.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So he's somewhat familiar with the team, but they not giving him no snaps in practice,
Okay, well,
none whatsoever. That's unheard of.
well, yeah, well.
That's what quarterbacks from the NFL and the announcers who have played the game.
Guess what? It looked like it. Wow.
That's what I'm saying. And just like they said, look, they said you got a rookie coming in, and y'all down on the what's the name, and you and y'all got what 3rd and 10 or 12, and you calling him to drop back. You feel me? You know, it's like this is just like.
But the score was 16 to like 7 or 9 for the longest. And he just was out there just effing up the whole
But what
play.
you expect though? You see what I'm saying? Like
Huh?
you can't. What I'm saying though is practice make perfect. You feel me? Like practice, practice, practice. You see what I'm saying? But they didn't give him no snaps with the first team at all. B. That's what they was talking about. They like how you know what I mean? Like you not giving him. You not even trying to help him or prepare him for this case, just in case he do have to give in because you get in because you not giving him no snap.
Whatever the
That's
case.
just like somebody. That's just like they give you a playbook and say, "Here, we running these plays, but they never in practice gave you a playbook and say this is what we practicing, and give it to you on game day and say, oh yeah, you in the NFL, you in the basketball league. Here, you should know this. Here, and ain't practicing nothing. Don't know not one play.
Well, I don't know where that information came from that he's televising that. I don't believe that he did no practicing.
That's what they said.
But he himself say he played bad. Whoa.
Of course.
And he did not use him not practicing or anything like that.
He ain't gonna make no excuse.
That, you know what I'm saying? Why? He said himself that he played horribly. Whoa. And guess what? We seen it also. Yikes.
Yeah, we know why. We know why. Just like we know why how the Lions lost.
But technically speaking, I thought we was gonna move past, but since we'll go back to the Lions, right? Whoa, Jared Goff, you ain't do so great yourself yesterday. All them underthrown balls, he kept throwing like he was scared of them niggas or something. What's wrong with him? Why he kept underthrowing the ball, man?
The whole thing is Jared Goff is not the one to take us to the big game.
Hey, whoa.
If we would
that's why they didn't. That's why they didn't draft Shedeur Sanders, because soon as he mess up one game, this is what y'all gonna start saying. Put Shedeur in. So no, that's why they ain't got. That's why he ain't got no bag.
Jared Goff been doing this ever since he been there. If we'd have had Matthew Stafford, we'd have won the Super Bowl.
Ain't no guarantee.
We'd have won the Super Bowl.
Ain't no guarantee Matthew Stafford would stay healthy the whole season either.
He went straight to LA, went out there and won the Super Bowl.
And you see what everybody's saying, our offensive line suck. So since the offensive line suck, that means Matthew Stafford would be back there getting pounded.
I'm talking about the last couple years though.
The last couple years, he didn't play the whole season.
I'm talking about what I'm saying though is we had a good offensive line the last couple seasons.
Well, yesterday didn't say that.
You know what I mean?
What was yesterday then?
Them boys were soft.
What?
They was like getting bullied by them.
Who was that?
We got Gilly talking mad.
Who?
Gilly.
He ain't said no. He just dancing.
No, he doesn't. Them what? Them Lions?
He said y'all thought y'all was gonna win.
We whooping y'all. But he started off.
I ain't see. I seen after the victory. Y'all thought y'all was gonna win. Detroit get up out of it. You know what I'm saying? But I went on his page, shout out to Gilly them over there. They was some real sports, you know what I'm saying? But I told him on his page, I said, yo, man, we still around and shaking, man. Point me to the nearest Cartier store. You know what I'm saying? We still buffed up. Whoa. Yeah, we see y'all in February. That's what that's hitting for. That's how that works. Y'all got a taste, but you see we ain't respected. We went for the hookup on every fourth down. We were 4th and 5, 4th and 6. We still went for it 5 times. Come on, man. We ain't respected. So that show you right there what it's hitting for. We could have played the game hard and went off up in there and Grizzly.
They could have got them 9 points. They could have got them 9 points.
You know what I mean? There wasn't no guaranteed points, though. He wasn't in field goal range every time.
Man, you got a great kicker. Great kicker.
You mean great?
He is a great kicker.
How he great and he missed a 48-yard field goal yesterday.
Okay.
Because the wind was blowing. Yeah, you forgot about that, didn't you?
Listen,
they had a high wind that was heavy on the wind factor. Only when we was kicking the ball. They wild work out there in Philly, man. When you go think about it, man. Y'all out there on some goddamn y'all out there on some espionage. Everything out there just ain't working. The referees ain't working. The wind was blowing crazy. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Only when we got the ball, though. Whoa. Yeah, you got to check everything out there in Philly, man. It's wild work out there. Rocky Balboa time.
For sure.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. Y'all got also, they got you know what's so wild about Philly, right? And that's got to be wild work. You know what I mean? And this ain't no diss though. But I just want to throw this. Gilly the kid, since he's such a, advocate, sports fan. How in the world Philadelphia got a statue of Sylvester Stallone boxing, and he ain't no boxer.
And he ain't no boxer.
I'm like, whoa.
Hey,
Man,
movie.
that's real delusional, man. That's some real delusion, man. Y'all might need to check that out, man. Even though great picture, man. Great picture, man. But y'all might want to check that out, man. Yeah, y'all might want to look off into that, man, and figure out where that whole little direction going. I don't know, y'all's brotherly love. But I ain't dissing, though. I ain't dissing. Philly brothers out there. I mess around with the Philly boys out there, man. My man's out there, Hassan, man. Yeah, got a couple guys, Himothy, yeah, a couple guys out there messing around with. But anywho, moving on.
Back to the Pistons.
Pistons.
It's rumored.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Who we got?
It's rumored
Yep.
that Anthony Davis will be traded to the Pistons. That's rumored. That's what they said.
You know, bro? Where you get this information from? What is source?
Off the what's the name?
What is source? Is this YouTube or ESPN?
No.
I'm talking like what's this source?
Yeah, this is
ESPN.
This is Detroit news.
Oh yeah. Nah.
You know what I mean? And I think a couple other what's the name, but they say that's rumored to be worked in the trade.
Yeah, see, my thing is, you know what I mean, with people, teams, what teams need Anthony Davis, man, he not producing that.
He not producing. He ain't gonna do nothing. Come here, get hurt, be on the bench.
We already got a Cade Cunningham. We don't need another tall. We don't need a taller Cade Cunningham. He want to be a taller Cade Cunningham. Nah, man. We don't need you for that, champ.
Get your butt in the post.
We don't need you for that. We don't need you to go to the post. We just need you know what I'm saying, not to be doing all that. You know?
Stepping out, shooting threes.
Yeah, we don't need you to be doing all that. That's all that is,
put
bro.
It on the floor.
Yeah, we don't need you to be doing all that. Nah. But, see what they do. You got to check the sort of resources on that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Well,
but y'all check it out, though.
Yeah, look into that. But you got Dallas, Texas. You got to get off into Dallas, Texas, because our battery low, y'all. So hold on, y'all got to get off to the Dallas, Texas thing before our battery run out here. Dallas, Texas, you got a woman delivering a baby, forced to sit in the waiting room for 30 minutes while the lady basically was taking her information, and she was trying to go into, she was going into labor. Yeah. She actually made her sit in the waiting room and kept asking her a whole bunch of questions while she was going into labor right there in the waiting room. This is wild work. Dallas, Texas. It's all on video. It's all over the place. Yeah, so if you don't know nothing about that, look that up. Dallas, Texas. I don't have any video footage to show you guys, but look that up. Woman delivers baby. 12 minutes. She sat in the waiting room so long that 12 minutes after they admitted her into the hospital, she delivered her son. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's wild work. Got your man Crump down there, he on it. Yeah, Crump, the lawyer, what is that? Benjamin Crump. Benjamin Crump. Yeah, he down there, so I don't know.
Oh, he said like, you get money for this.
Yeah, the bag is definitely on the floor.
The bag is on the floor.
Shout out to her for being, you know what I'm saying, strong enough to still, you know what I'm saying, endure that and still bring forth her baby son, you know what I'm saying, baby boy. And that's kind of inhumane. I mean, if I'm pregnant, omit me, and we get to that later, you know what I'm saying, I still got to have the baby. Well, I give you the information now or later. The baby got to be had. You know what I'm saying? And her doctor was Dr. Lane, and that doctor existed. So, hey, man, let's do this. I don't know. You know what I mean? That was wild work. You know what I'm saying? But once again, old Crumpster is in the building. Let's talk about this weekend. We went to the release of Bodie James' album, Criminal Intent. Yeah, not to be confused with nothing on USA or TNT or none of that. Well, yeah, the real Criminal Intent, the album. Whoa, produced by Nicholas Craven. Yeah. Yep. We went to the album release party, and it was nice, very intimate. They had a few problems. with the location, somebody decided to do some criminal activity in Detroit that day, and it ended up being actually ending in front of the first location, which is the craziest thing. This is Detroit for y'all, man. Who can predict that? I tell you, who can plan a picnic, but you can't predict the weather. I tell you, that's Detroit for you. Yeah, criminal activity. So had to move the location over to this art theater over here on Warren and Casual, which is pretty much a nice setup. But that mother was like a goddamn convalescent home. Wow. You know what I'm saying? You know, you couldn't even goddamn dig in your behind in that mud. Sure. If you got caught scratching goddamn anything improper, it was put you out. Whoa. Should have went off over there with a tuxedo on. Yeah, but shout out to Bo Jack and them over there, 227. Yeah, man. Yeah, so y'all go check the album out. Yeah. It's pretty dope. Produced by Nicholas Craven. Nicholas Craven is really on the move right now. He's really on the move right now. And if you don't know this or not, Bodie James has another joint record out. It's a whole album actually with Currency from New Orleans. Yeah, so yeah, and it's called is it Joint Ventures? Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think it's Joint Ventures.
Yeah, I think it's Joint Ventures. And yeah, check that out also. Yeah, shout out to them guys. Yeah, they really get it in. What else we got here?
Oh, we got what was that? It was just on my. It was just on the. Oh, the city is upset about Eminem picking.
Oh. Wow, I'm not upset, by the way. Whoa.
What's his name?
Jack White.
Jack White.
Yeah, I'm not upset.
What y'all think about that?
I'm not upset. Yeah.
You know, people that's familiar.
Doom.
I don't know nothing about Jack White.
I do.
You know what I mean?
But
they keep saying.
Yeah, I know something about Jack White, Detroiter, him and his sister, right over there on Mount Elliott in the Nevada area. Yeah, I know about them people. Yeah, white folks. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jack White. And you bring your sister, wow. Not that I'm interested, not at all. But like to see her playing her drums, doing her thing. And y'all do your record that I like, what is it, Nation 7, something like that, 7 Nation? Yeah, you know, again, yeah, that one. Yeah, shout out to Eminem, Jack White. I mean, who y'all thought he was supposed to pick? It's just a game. It's a home game. It ain't like it's the Super Bowl.
But you know, the people probably think they should have picked a Peasy, a Venzo, Babyface, a 4-2.
Enough people don't know them guys, maybe. I don't know.
You feel me? The hometown?
I mean, we talking about, you know what I'm saying? Do you know how many people Ford Field hold?
Like
how many people?
52,000 or something.
Huh?
Or 52,000?
56,000.
56,000.
So
but what I'm saying, though, that's the hometown, though. But what I'm saying, though, is they feel that he should have picked someone that's like that of the culture of the city. That's
Jack White bigger. Jack White bigger. He's bigger.
Well, I don't know nothing about it.
Sad. You know what I mean? But he's bigger, though.
Just like probably a lot of other folks who saying the same stuff, like Jack White.
Well, I tell you like this here. Hey, I know who he is. And y'all out there should too. Wow. He only done won countless of Grammys. And been making music that I know of for over 25 years. Sure. The heck? Yeah, that I know of. So, you know, I mean, Shout out to Jack White, man. Come on Denandnow, man. We can talk about Den and now.
Right. We can talk about it. We can talk about Jack White.
And bring your sister. Wow.
He like he got a thing for his sister.
Not at all. It's just the fact I got to keep shouting her out because it's something I'm forgetting about what happened with them on why he's going on as just Jack White and not the White Stripes because they was a duo. And I don't want to say what I think it was because I don't think that was it. I think that was all speculation. So I'm not going to say that. I ain't going to put that on you, my G. I'm going to put that on. I'm going to do a little bit more research on that. Yeah, I'm going to get back with y'all with Jack White's story. Oh.
Y'all want to know? Y'all want to know what it is?
I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, I know who he is.
So yeah.
Shaman.
Let us know in the comments what y'all think. Who y'all think should be performing at the halftime show for Thanksgiving. You know, because the Lions appointed Eminem as like Jay-Z of the halftime show, appointed him halftime show for the Lions.
All right.
So, y'all let us know.
Which is cool. Which is cool because you gotta be big enough, man. You gotta understand, man. All the people you just named, they can't bring in 56,000 people. Not one of them people.
I got
Not one of
what
them
I'm
people.
saying though is
They
it could have been
ain't big
a
enough.
collab. You know what I mean?
They ain't big enough. Here you go with this collab. Here you go with the collab.
Yeah, it could have been a collab.
He
You
always
feel me?
collabing, ain't he?
Matter of fact, there's enough time where they could have collabed, made a song, put it out, dropped it, go crazy. Sing that.
Horrible. Horrible.
By the time the what's the name? By the time the
That'd been a horrible record. That'd been a horrible record, by the way.
But you know what we can do though? But what? No, this on something else though. But we gotta take a recess. We gotta take a break, and then we'll come back right with y'all though. But we gonna take a break, intermission. Go get y'all some popcorn, something to drink, all that, whatever the case may be.